MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Zach Greinke will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Andrew Benintendi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Now here it comes. A ball and a strike. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. High and deep to right center. Springer looking up. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bogart.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Rafael Devers comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Line drive to center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Bassett is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Leading up for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air now, out to right field. Bradley on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch. And if he's going to leave that belt high, it's going to spell disaster.
Alvarez.
First pitch on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-1. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Digging in, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brantley stands at second with 2 gone. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Count is 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is.
No, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Vasquez recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 3 after this. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting it.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1 offering. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Reined in. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple who played an inning and a half.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, ALDS.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And there's one away.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Vasquez finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And that brings in Xander Bogarts. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer, and oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Devers.
As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
1 gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the upper deck. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. His 3rd home run of this series as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 3 runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4.
Leading up for the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is popped up. Moreland waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Low for ball one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. This ball will be chopped foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
You're a pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Michael Brantley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Here it comes. 0-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Astros leave 1. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with him.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by-pitch.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate. So maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right, and that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Good time.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch on the ground to the left side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 down now.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. A 1-1. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. In the top of the 5th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Stubbs is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Devers is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're in front. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient
Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody
Leading
out here
up
in
for
inning
the
number
Astros,
5.
The first baseman, Ulieski Gurriel.
Now here it comes. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Benintendi heads back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
So digging in now, George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A runner at second, nobody out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Gurriel stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Josh Reddick
Now
becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Doug.
To the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Houston. They trail here 4-0. Chris Davinsky takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
Good ball. No strike.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the stretch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runners on first with one down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. With 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Lined into right, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yordan Alvarez stands in as he looks at a called strike. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within 1 grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Vasquez corrals it, makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Third baseman,
and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up. Gurriel ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Brad Peacock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
One and 1 the count now. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Lays off. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Correa has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
George Springer the next to hit. He swings and grounds it to short. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Josh Reddick. Now here it comes.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Next up for the Stros, Garrett Stubbs. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Josh.
He's set, and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball called for strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 6-2. Brian Abreu has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Mitch Moreland.
Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. Back goes Reddick. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. 2 down, runners at first and second. And no slow swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
To 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball. Pulled, strike 3, and the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. There's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. And right into the shift. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Line drive to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
Now batting.
And right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Alex Bregman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the 9th now in game. Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Look, being a closer is one of the toughest jobs, and it's hard to dominate every chance you get. But he definitely looks off right now, making it interesting to say the least.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Rafael Devers waits on deck. No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard, but foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
A payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting. The third base.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's George Springer. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Walden is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
At the plate, Josh Reddick. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Last strike now for Houston. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
too high. Ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay.
He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.